I want to know what you don't know about big data. What I want to know is what confuses you about big data?
It's
all mind-boggling.
I'm really confused about all aspects of big data.
How big does it really get?
Where they're going to store it all. I have no clue where this data is going.
What's the definition and scope of big data, and how can I use it?
Who's going to use it, and how they're going to use it. Other than that, I think I know everything.
Where it's going to be in 10 years, is it going to be ubiquitous or is it going to be all kind of tightly guarded?
Where all that data goes and how it's stored properly and how it's retrieved so fast.
Who owns it? Like, what are the property rights around it? Who can use it?
I'm confused how businesses are actually going to find a way to translate that into action.
How will I apply it to my solution, my business? How does it apply to me?
I mean, I know there's big data and there's infrastructure and a lot of things are involved, but how soon can I make it actionable?
I don't know what value is there in collecting everything about everything. So that's one thing that confuses me because there's a lot of noise.
What confuses me is what you can do with it. What are the potential applications and what is it going to be able to do for me as an individual?
Why is data big? I think all data is big. Why can you, there's nothing called special big data, I think.
It's data, right? There's a lot of data coming through, I understand. Why is it called big data?
I think the big part, sometimes people take small data and think it's big enough, and sometimes, the data is really, really big and they think they can handle it. So I think the definition of big is a little bit ambiguous.
Everybody talks about technology and everybody talks about volume of data, but the use case of how you're going to use it and what's the value the business is going to get out of it is something we see still missing.
Big data by definition is just so broad that nobody really understands, and people pick slivers to be experts in, and that's what big data is all about, slivers of expertise.